the world today, millions of people are living as modern-day slaves. They are victims of human trafficking, forced or tricked into exploitative situations. They labor in fields and factories under the threat of constant violence. They work for family homes where they are imprisoned. They are forced to have sex against their will. These human rights violations are driven by us, our demand for cheap labor, our demand for cheap products, our demand for paid sex. Through this demand, millions of people are enslaved.
Tôi là người tích cực đi dụ dỗ và lừa để yêu các em và đem sang biên giới bán. Theo tôi là cái việc buôn bán phụ nữ này nó đem lại cho tôi lợi nhuận rất cao.
Traffickers like Tong from Vietnam prey on the desires of ordinary people seeking a better life for themselves or for their families. People are vulnerable for many reasons. Janet from the Philippines accepted a job to help support her family.
Yung nanay ko po wala, yung tatay ko po sa bukid lang po siya nagtatrabaho. Dahil sa pagkakasakit po ng kuya ko, ganito po yung nangyari sa amin. Naghirap po kami, nasanla po yung lupa namin. Kaya po ako napilitang mag-abroad.
Vannak from Cambodia left home to support his pregnant wife.
បាទខ្ញុំសម្រេចចិត្តទៅធ្វើការឆ្ងាយពីផ្ទះគឺថាដោយសារជីវភាពរបស់ខ្ញុំគឺថាខ្វះខាតដូចច្រើនដូចជាការទី1គឺប្រពន្ធខ្ញុំគឺថាមានផ្ទៃពោះ7ខែហើយអត់មានលុយឆ្លងទន្លេបាទថាពេលហ្នឹងហើយគឺខ្ញុំគឺថាសម្រេចចិត្តចាក់ចេញពីផ្ទះដើម្បីទៅរកការងារធ្វើនៅជាដែន
Siti from Indonesia traveled to Malaysia in search of a better life.
Saya umur 1 tahun, bapak saya meninggal, umur 3 tahun, ibu saya meninggal. Lepas itu saya dibesarkan sama tuk sampai umur 14 tahun. Sampai umur 14 tahun tuk saya meninggal. Pas meninggal saya masih sekolah. Macam adik ke kakak ke abangku semua itu tak ada, cuma hidup seorang. Betul-betul tak bahagia. Saya meninggalkan negara Indonesia karena saya mau cari pengalaman hidup. Lepas itu untuk mencari uang untuk masa depan saya tua.
Siti, Vannak, and Janet are all victims of human trafficking. Recruiters of the trafficking underworld are not only strangers or legal agencies, they are often people that you think you can trust, friends, colleagues, or even relatives. They offer attractive opportunities to work away from home. Recruiters use any means possible to gain the trust of their potential victims.
Mục đích chính của chúng tôi là những người vùng nông thôn thiếu hiểu biết về pháp luật và trong hoàn cảnh gia đình khó khăn, thiếu tiền để tiêu xài. Nên là những đối tượng đấy để chúng tôi nhằm vào để dụ dỗ là dễ nhất. Trước tiên chúng tôi sẽ nói với các cô là anh sẽ xin cho em một công việc ổn định và lương hàng tháng nó đầy đủ để chu cấp cho gia đình cũng như là cho cái công việc cá nhân riêng của bản thân. Sau đó là các em sẽ tin tưởng và sẽ đi theo.
May nagsabi daw po dun sa pinsan ko na may nagpapaalis nga po. Tapos po, kinabukasan po, may dalawang recruiter na kasama yung ate ko. Sinabi nga po ng mga recruiter, yung dalawang recruiter na may magandang trabaho daw po, nagpapaalis doon po papuntang Malaysia. Sinabi po nila malaki daw po yung sahod, sa amin daw po yung tip, waitress lang daw po kami. Talagang parang totoo po yung mga sinasabi nila. Tsaka nainganyo na din po ako kasi po malaki daw po yung sahod.
After traveling to the border to find work, Vannak met a motorbike taxi driver who offered to take him to meet a recruiter who could find him employment. On the way to meet the recruiter, Vannak realized he had been tricked by the taxi driver.
ពេលចឹងក៏ស្រាប់ក៏មកទស្សនិយាយបន្តទៀតថាឥឡូវចេះគេថាអស់ហើយមានតែការងារហាលត្រីនឹងឯងដល់ពេលចឹងមកទស្សក៏ឆ្លើយថាបងអូនអីអត់ទៅដល់ចេញលុយឲ្យថ្លៃមកទស្សគេវិញទៅចេញលុយឲ្យថ្លៃមីខ្យល់វិញទៅ400 បាត ពេលនៅខ្ញុំអត់មានលុយគឺខ្ញុំត្រូវគឺថាបន្ទាត់ញឹកគឺត្រូវជំរុញចិត្តនេះត្រូវទៅ
Vannak met the recruiter and was told that he would have to travel to Thailand for work. He willingly joined a group of about 50 Cambodian men and women. He was then locked in a house.
ពីប្រុសគេដល់គេចាក់សគេមានគ្នាគេតែ4-5នាក់អញ្ចឹងបងមានទរជនជាតិថៃនេះហើយដូចធ្វើជាកាយវិការជាភាសាតងអញ្ចឹងអត់នៅគ្នារៀនរត់ទេ
Siti was approached by an agent who offered her work in a Malaysian factory.
Saya kerja sebagai apa? Saya kan sebagai kilang. Saya kilang saya mau, tapi ada bayaran tak? Dia tanya tak ada bayaran, cuma potongan 5 bulan. Sebab membuatkan saya percaya itu ada dia punya anak buah dia punya bawa orang Indonesia pergi Malaysia. Saya tengok dia berhasil, jadi saya terharu. Di situ saya mau ikut dia.
Everyone is vulnerable to human trafficking. No matter what your background is, you are a potential victim. Traffickers are constantly adapting their recruitment methods in order to lure in new victims.
My name is Chloe Lane. I'm 22 years old. I am a full-time actress and model. I was contacted through email by a modeling agency in Malaysia. I trusted that this agency was real because they used the name of a big, well-known agency. It seemed like it was an actual agency.
Chloe left Bangkok thinking that she had landed an amazing modeling contract. She arrived in Kuala Lumpur and checked into a hotel arranged by the modeling agency. The manager of the modeling agency tried to persuade Chloe to hand over her passport in order to process her working visa.
He kept trying to get my passport from me. He kept saying, this is normal, all the other girls do it. And so that was when red lights went off in my head. And I have been taught, never give anyone your passport. If you're in a different country, you need that.
When Chloe refused to hand over her passport, the modeling agent attacked her.
He just came right up to me, and I don't exactly know what it was, but there was something sharp in my back. The only thing that was running through my mind was, if you don't fight him, you're not gonna get out of this alive.
Chloe managed to push the agent away and locked herself in the bathroom with her phone and his bag.
I opened the bag to see what was inside, and aside from the machete, there was a roll of duct tape, mine as well as 3 or 4 of the girls' passport copies. I thought that, oh, this is a big operation. It wasn't just me, and God knows how many other girls they've already gotten.
Using her mobile phone, Chloe was able to call for help. She was extremely lucky to have had such a narrow escape. Unfortunately, Janet, Vannak, and Siti were not so lucky. Human trafficking affects every country in Asia. Men, women, and children in search of a better life are vulnerable to being exploited by traffickers who prey on their hopes and dreams.
Lúc chúng tôi đưa các cô là chúng tôi chỉ nghĩ về cái lợi nhuận thôi. Cái giá chung nó thì nó khoảng 5 triệu một người, nó mang sang đến bên kia biên giới. Đấy là hàng bình thường, còn hàng đẹp thì cũng có thể lên đến 10-15 triệu một người.
Siti left Indonesia for Malaysia, having been recruited by an agent to work in a factory.
Nah, kali pertama saya masuk, saya terkejut, banyak orang, berpuluh-puluh orang di sana, keluar masuk kerja kan. Yang tinggal di sana 71 orang, dalam satu bilik ada 10 orang, ada 20 orang, ada 30 orang. Saya sebenarnya sakit hati lah. Memang saya betul-betul sakit hati ditipu orang. Ditipu agen Indonesia pun tipu, agen Malaysia tipu. Dia cakap kerja kilang sampai di sini klinis rumah ke rumah. Saya kerja di sana, saya macam-macam saya buat, jaga baby, jaga orang tua. Saya bagi dia mandi, bagi dia makan. Kalau dia berak ke kencing ke, saya yang tukar pampers. Kalau dia macam dia kesakitan apa, kita kena pijit dia. 7 hari lah seminggu itu pol kerja. Dari 8 pagi sampai jam 12 ataupun jam 11 malam. Itu pintu dikunci. Kalau kita tak boleh keluar. Saya mau melarikan diri sebab saya sudah tak tahan. Dikasih balik saya kena marah, kena tampar, templang oleh ejen sekali.
But that was not the end of Siti's torture. One night, her agent lured her out of the house.
Saya cakap, pergi mana? Dia cakap, jom bawa baby. Saya cakap, dia bagi saya minum air oren. Pas air oren saya minum, saya ngantuk, saya kena tidur. Pas saya kena tidur, okey lah, you tidur dulu di kereta. Pas di kereta, besok paginya, saya tengok saya sudah terbogel. Saya tak punya baju, tak punya apa. Pas saya jalan sakit, pas saya jalan nak sakit tu saya tak kena, siapa berkuasa saya tak kenal lah. Sebab itu kan kita tak sadar, kita mana betul-betul tak sadar itu. Memang saya sangka majikan yang buat, tapi dia cakap dia bukan buat.
With a baby on the way, Vannak went looking for work and was forced to take a job in Thailand. He accepted a job in a fish drying factory, but realized he was in trouble when he was forced onto a fishing vessel.
មុនខ្ញុំឡើងទូកនោះគឺការភ័យខ្លាចគឺមានជនជាតិថៃសម្រាប់ជនជាតិឡាវអាកកបោះទម្លាក់ទឹកហើយ3យប់3ថ្ងៃក៏មានជួនណាបើយើងទៅសម្រាប់គេវាយដល់ទៅតត់គ្នាវាយក្បាលគ្នាជេរគ្នាអញ្ចឹងបាទនៅលើទូកនោះគឺថាដោយសារតែម្ចាស់ទូកគឺថាវាយដំខ្ញុំដោយសារខ្ញុំគឺថាសុំមកផ្ទះមួយលើកជា2លើកហើយឃើញប្រាក់ខែទេបាទខ្ញុំធ្វើការនៅលើទូកនោះគឺអស់រយៈពេល3ឆ្នាំជាង
Back at home, Vanak's wife was struggling to make ends meet with her sick baby.
ក្នុងរយៈពេល3ឆ្នាំខ្ញុំបានទទួលដំណឹងពីប្តីខ្ញុំផងនៅពេលដែលប្តីខ្ញុំមិននៅខ្ញុំជួបផលលំបាកច្រើនណាស់ខ្លួនឯងសរសៃខ្ចីធ្វើអីមិនកើតម៉ែខ្ញុំខ្លះបងខ្ញុំញាតិជិតខាងគេអាណិតគេឲ្យទិញថ្នាំកូនខ្លះទៅទោះជាក្រយ៉ាងណាក៏ដោយសុំទានគេយកមកចាំកូនខ្ញុំចាំដែរខ្ញុំមិនអាចទុកកូនខ្ញុំភ្នែកខ្មៅក្រឹបឲ្យវាស្លាប់បានទេ
When Janet's brother fell ill, she decided to quit school and find work to help pay for his medicine. She was recruited to work as a waitress. On her way to Malaysia, she stopped for a night at the home of a recruiter.
Ni-rape po niya ako. Tapos may dala po siyang baril noon. Tinutok niya po sa akin. Huwag daw po akong sisigaw. Kaya mas minabuti ko na pong hindi sumigaw kasi po mamatay ako doon. Pagdating po namin doon, ang nagsabi po sa akin yung isang recruiter po. Yun nga po, ibibenta po sa mga lalaki. Isang po sinusuntok. May mga sadista din po kasi kami nagiging customer. Pag hindi po kami nag-good service, bubugbugin po kami ng amo namin. Ini-inject po nila kami para po yung parang mawala kami sa sarili, parang hindi po namin nararamdaman yung mga ginagawa ng mga customer kahit ilan pa po. Pinaka konting nagiging customer ko po sa isang araw, 4 hanggang 5. Pinaka marami naman po, 11. Hindi ako makahingi ng saklolo dahil nga po nung nandun pa kami sa amin, pinagbawalan na po nila kaming humawak ng cellphone. Naisip ko po, kaso po hindi po ako makatakas kasi may bantay. Naisip ko po na ang sama-sama po nila, binenta nila akong paulit-ulit, pero wala pa rin pong nangyayari. Hindi man po ako nakatulong sa kuya kong may sakit.
Migrant workers across the world enrich our lives every day through the products they make and services they provide. As consumers, we have the power to make a difference. The trafficking experiences of Janet, Vannak, and Siti happened because of our demand. Siti was enslaved in homes due to the demand for cheap services. Vannak was trapped on a fishing vessel for 3 years because of the demand for cheap labor. Janet was forced to have sex with hundreds of men because of the demand for paid sex. Ice, a 25-year-old from Thailand, represents this demand.
ทำไมถึงเลือกบริการอย่างนี้ใช่ไหมฮะเพราะว่ามันง่ายครับตอนที่ใช้บริการทางเพศผมไม่ค่อยได้คิดหรอกครับว่ามันจะไปถึงทำให้ถึงเงินไปถึงตรงพวกที่ค้ามนุษย์ไม่ได้คิดถึงแต่เห็นบ้างนะเห็นเป็นรอยแบบพวกเขียวอะครับรอยฟกช้ำอะไรอย่างนี้แต่ผมก็ไม่รู้ว่าเขาไปทำอะไรมาไม่ได้ถามครับถ้าเจออะไรน่าสงสัยมันคงไม่แจ้งหรอกครับกลัวครับ
If you suspect that someone has been trafficked or is being exploited, it is your responsibility to report it. Fortunately for Siti, following a tip-off, she was rescued during a raid operation.
Selama saya duduk sana 5 tahun tak pernah terima uang sepersen pun. Saya rasa apa yang terjadi dalam hidup saya tak dapat dilupakan. Sebab itu sejarah paling hitam bagi saya.
After being forced to have sex with countless men, Janet managed to convince a client to lend her his phone so that she could call for help and escape.
Kinakabahan din po, natatakot, baka mahuli nila ako, patayin nila ako, pero mas gugustuhin ko na po yung kahit na mapatay nila ako, at least nagtangka po akong tumakas. Buti na lang po may magandang loob po na tumulong sa akin dun sa Malaysia.
After 3 years of being enslaved, Vannak finally got the chance to escape. He swam ashore when his fishing boat moored off the Malaysian coast.
បាទពីយប់យើងគេចតនៅអាកដាលវាមិនកដាលវាតែខ្ញុំហែលទឹកប្រហែលជា20នាទីដែរហែលដាក់កដុងទឹកត្រី2អ្នកជនជាតិថៃខ្ញុំរត់ខ្ញុំលួចរត់បងខ្ញុំបានឡើងលើគោឲ្យគូដករបស់ខ្ញុំគឺខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើត្រឡប់មកប្រទេសខ្មែរវិញគឺគូដករបស់ខ្ញុំមានតែមួយគឺថាត្រឡប់មកប្រទេស
Migrant workers from across Asia seek job opportunities in major destination countries like Taiwan. Officer Cheng Li is working at the forefront of anti-trafficking in the region.
这些被害人他的身体状况、精神状况当然都是不好啦。尤其是如果是以劳工的这个劳工剥削的劳力剥削的这个被害人来看的话，他们的身体状况都是非常的差。那在性剥削的部分，那当然就是一些性病啊，或是毒瘾啊，然后那种真的是不堪入耳啊，真的是，而且那种他们的遭遇真是令人同情。
Once victims of trafficking have been rescued, there are many people like Dr. Raj who are dedicated to helping victims rebuild their lives.
Reintegration is one of the hardest things that will happen to the girl because for her to go back to her normal life after she is being exploited, especially with sexual exploitation, brings a lot of stigma and shame.
Yung iba po, alam na po nila, unti-unting sinasabi ko sa kanila para hindi na po sila maloko yung mga gustong-gustong mag-ibang bansa. Masakit pag iniiwasan ka nila dahil alam nila yung nangyari sa'yo. Parang tingin nila sa'yo, minamaliit ka na nila.
Kalau saya balik nanti pengalaman saya tiap perlu saya ceritakan orang. Ini saya punya kawan. Saya rasa lah berbeza layanan dari dulu dengan sekarang berbeza dari kawan-kawan yang lain. Sebab tangan dia saya sudah hitam, saya sudah buruk, nama saya sudah buruk tercemar.
Returning to a normal life is difficult for anyone affected by human trafficking. Sometimes families and communities find it hard to accept their loved ones back after having had no knowledge of their whereabouts.
ខ្ញុំខឹងថាទៅ3ឆ្នាំហើយលុយខ្ញុំនៅលំបាកម្នាក់ឯងលុយក៏មិនឃើញអីក៏មិនឃើញខ្ញុំថាអត់ឲ្យមកទេខ្ញុំខឹងពេក រហូតមកដល់គាត់រៀបរាប់អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំស្រក់ទឹកភ្នែកភាសាគាត់ខ្ញុំលំបាកលើគោកវាមិនដូចលំបាកក្នុងទឹក
My one message is that please treat them with respect, treat them with care, treat them with love, because they did not ask to be trafficked.
Janet, Vannak, and Siti have had the courage to share their stories in order to educate us all on the human devastation caused by trafficking. After returning home and reuniting with his wife, Vannak is using his art to share his experiences.
ខ្ញុំគូនឹងគឺចង់និយាយជីវិតរឿងរបស់ខ្ញុំពិតគឺថាខ្ញុំធ្លាប់មានការដាក់បន្សល់នេះជាភាពមួយចង់គូនឹងដើម្បីឲ្យអ្នកនិយាយចិត្តខាងអ្នកដតេបងប្អូននេះគ្នាមិនធ្លាប់បានទៅមិនធ្លាប់បានស្គាល់ឲ្យចាញ់បោកគេដូចខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹង
Kalau saya dengan orang berjaga-jagalah diri, jangan terlalu percaya sama orang lah, jangan terlalu percaya, jangan terlalu orang macam dia senyum manis itu tak payahlah, jangan sangat terlalu, justru orang yang kebanyakan senyum yang banyak penipu.
我一直相信说，这些从事这不法的这个人口贩运这个分子哦，不管你是到哪里去，不管你用什么样的方式，你终究是会被找出来。
Information and awareness are the most powerful tools in the fight against human trafficking. It starts with you and with me. Make sure you protect yourself and others. If you are offered a job opportunity, make sure it's legitimate before you accept the position.
Sa mga natutunan ko na hindi pala madaling makapag-abroad, hindi ako nagsiguro kung ano ba yung pupuntahan ko doon. Kailangan po kumpleto po, dokumento. Huwag yung madalian po. Mag-ano po sa tamang pagproseso ng pag-iibang bansa.
我相信这些加害人，就是随着这人口贩运的这个分子，一定会把你制造这些让你觉得很孤单，你是无助的，你不是孤单的哦，你不要相信你是孤单的。但是最重要的是说，不要害怕做这些求救的动作，终究还是会被人家发现，不要放弃。
Everyone's vulnerable to being trafficked, but you can protect yourself by doing your research, knowing what the risks are, and who to contact if you get in trouble. We all have a responsibility to end human trafficking.
If we can reduce demand, especially the demand for sex exploitation or sex trafficking, and the demand for illegal or exploitation of human labor, I think we can reduce trafficking.
If you need help, if someone you know needs help, if you see something suspicious, stand up and take action. By being aware and sharing your knowledge with others, you can make a difference. Learn more about what you can do by visiting mtvexit.org. Join the fight to end human trafficking and exploitation.